Hey guys, gonna try to present via video. I'm only gonna take you through one of the tracks, but basically the same EQs apply, and the same type of setup that I use applies to them all, except for the acoustic track. And basically, I used a keyboard, and I didn't really use much EQing on it. I kind of just buried it and used it for like an ambience. And the acoustics, I use studio EQs for those. And basically, I recorded it with an MXL 990, and same as the vocals. And I believe that's basically the entire song. Is just like it's the same acoustic, but I tracked it like I think like 4 times to add like layering to it, and then to certain parts, especially maybe 6 or 7. And then there's probably maybe 4 or 5 MIDI tracks for the keyboard, and then yeah, a couple vocal tracks. There's like 2 vocal tracks throughout the entire song. I tried to harmonize, and go easy on that one. I'm not a singer, and it's for my girlfriend, so I'm sorry if it's really cheesy too. But I wanted to take you guys through the other 2 songs because I guess I just explained that. Hopefully you'll take it. But I wanted to explain the other 2 songs, and I can do it pretty much with one because they're EQ'd around the same way. I know they're 2 different genres, but like have the EQ that I use, like basically anything that I do is that I think I turn up the bass a little bit more in the metal song. This is like the more of like the punky song and stuff, but they're basically EQ'd the same way, and it's a different drum set for the metal song. It's the drum kit from Hell from Easy Drummer, which I think is the drum set that they used on like the Meshuggah albums, like in back in the day. Anyways, the kit that I'm gonna show you now is the pop kit in Easy Drummer, and I'm going to turn the camera around. Hold on one second. All right. So this is basically how I set everything up. Let me let this focus real quick. Oh, come on, be a professional. There we go. All right, so we got lead guitar, dump track. That's just the track that I use for when I'm recording leads because I'll split them up, as you can see. Don't have to be a good player, just got to be a good engineer, right? And then I have a swells track, like for like guitar swells and stuff like that. Right guitar, left guitar, and as I've said previously, I don't pan all the way. That's a really cool thing to use, especially just because I think it makes it sound a lot better, and especially through headphones, because if it's such a hard pan, it doesn't seem like right. I do those on the clean tracks as well. Then we got like snare swells and crash swell, and then there is the Easy Drummer program that I use, and it's basically set up just like GarageBand, like how they do it, except like it's actual like keyed numbers, and yeah, each of those are different like cymbals, snares, or kick drum, and the amazing EQing you can do with this. I mean, look at that mixer, huge, right? There's no real way to like you can't like EQ like anything specifically. It's just kind of like, oh, you want this to be louder or softer, so that's your option. So you can also do cool like panning stuff. Sweeney's talked about the drum set and like how you pan it, and this is basically how I see like hi-hat toms over here, and then tom 2's a little bit more to the right, and then tom 3's like way more right. I usually hit tom 1 like hard left. It just that tom always seems like really to the left of me, but that's just how I set it up. I mean, you can set it up however you would feel. But yeah, it's a cool little program. This is the kit that I used, and you can actually go in and change like which sound you want. I mean, they don't vary that much. You can the snares are pretty cool, like in the kicks, but like the cymbals basically sound mostly the same. And all right, I'll walk you through the. Oh, I guess that is the guitar that I used for. God, this thing will not focus. There we go. That is a guitar that I used for this song. It's an Epiphone, nothing special, and I used this Ibanez for the metal song, and then I used an acoustic guitar. It's a Yamaha for the other one. Alright, this up. Let it focus again. It's doing a really good job of focusing right now. There we go. Okay. So I'm just gonna take you real quick through the EQ. I mean I didn't really use much. Like I didn't use any plugins. I don't think. Just yeah, a tuner. This is how I EQ'd the lead. I really scooped all of it because it's a higher pitched lead, so it doesn't really need much bass to it. And I kind of just like listen to it singled out and see when it sounds like really different, and that's when I'll start like putting more frequency back in. But I'll keep cutting until I really hear a difference. And that was like a lot. I mean, there's definitely a difference, but you can't tell within the mix, and I guess that's all that really matters. Um, let's hit the other guitar. About the same, a little bit more bass to it because it's a little more chuggy and stuff like that. These are both EQ the same. I just duplicated the track once I had a good one and went from there. The bass, the one thing that's different from this and the like the metal song, it's called New Ads. My band it's Under a Dead Sky, so we call ourselves U Ads sometimes. And since it was a new song, it'd be clever to go with New Ads. But the bass in that song, I used like a bass enhancer plug-in, to give it a little bit more beef. I didn't really feel that it was necessary for this song, but this was the EQ that I used for this song. And it's a similar EQ to the other bass in the other song as well, which I think you'll be hearing third. I think I'm gonna play this song and then the acoustic song and then the metal. You know what? How about this song, the metal song, and then the acoustic? We'll end with a bang. You guys can all laugh at me being sappy over my girlfriend. And so yeah, that's basically like everything. The vocals I recorded at my buddy's house, and then I just bounced on the wave. I didn't record with my program. I recorded with his. So I don't have those vocal EQs, but I mean, I scooped the mids on them. That's about all I did because he's a little shrieky in the one song. And and for the vocals of the song that I recorded for that, like I did the vocals on, I boosted my mids because I wasn't cutting through the mix because I don't really sing, so I was singing very softly, and so I wanted it to be I don't know, just not buried, and I didn't want to turn it up really loud either because I don't really like the sound of my own voice a lot, even though you'd probably think so because I'm talking so much. But yeah, anyway, so I hope you guys enjoy. Those are the 3 songs, and yeah, hope you like it.